Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. With the two-tier justice system being revealed as favouring non-whites over white people, particularly white men, it was caused such a furore and backlash it had to be paused. Although, to be noting, it isn't cancelled. It's still there, just merely paused. And then the other day, West Yorkshire Police coming out saying they're no longer hiring white people. They're only going to hire people of colour. And the NHS itself admitting that white people are disadvantaged by its hiring practice, and it's always putting non-whites higher up on the interview candidacy lists, things like that. Seems to be an awful lot of non-white preference over white people at the moment in officialdom. This isn't on the streets. This isn't the people of this country. It's the establishment. This how can you call it? Anti-white racism, I suppose. Well, Robert Jenrick, the next leader of the Tory party, one suspects, is leading a charge against it. Him and a colleague by the name of, bear with me, Neil O'Brien. I did have that in my memory, but it fell out. Him and Neil O'Brien are launching this campaign to fight against anti-white racism. They're saying it's not there. It's saying the Equality Act and practices like DEI, diversity, equity and inclusion, says are a Trojan horse for anti-white discrimination. Says, does equality before the law exist anymore? He says, no, the justice system doesn't think so. The police don't think so. And the NHS don't think so. And he cites a load of examples of this. It's also claimed that different ethnic minorities are subdivided into categories of gold, silver and bronze, and that companies seem to have to hire and have tick boxes. And so you will have companies hiring people based on identity. Are they black? Are they Asian? Are they disabled? What's their sexuality and things? He says, and the trouble there is you end up sometimes not having the best candidate. And that means that the diversity hire is often seen for what it is. And people who work with the diversity hire also know this. And they're aware that somebody got the job, not because they're good at the job, but because they're the right colour or the right sexuality or they have a wheelchair. And that then leads to problems because people know it. You only got the job because, and insert minority group there. And it's not reflective. It's not reality. And when you get on a plane, you don't care what colour the pilot is. You just want to know he's a good pilot. Imagine getting on a plane and hearing a man come over and said, "I'm your pilot today. I was hired because I'm gay, not because I'm a good pilot. So hold on and I'll see what I can do." You'd be off that plane before the wheels took off, wouldn't you? You'd be gone. Don't care. Are you a good pilot? Yes, that's all you want. Same with a surgeon about to open you up. You don't care about his sexuality or his colour or his ethnic background. You just want to know, is he a good surgeon? That's it. Hire by merit, not by box ticking. And that is what Jenrick is on about. So he said that equality laws is reintroducing selection by skin colour. He said something hard fought against in the name of anti-racism in the 60s and 70s. And he's quite right. We thought we'd put it to bed, but apparently it's back. And this time it's anti-white. And it's the whole of the government. It's the fact that you're having to pay people to monitor this. He says the NHS has 800 diversity officers. They cost £40 million a year. We shouldn't need them. Everyone in the NHS should be hired because they're good at the job, not because of skin colour. And you can't try to get representative. You can't be representative because, if you want the facts, there's only 3% of the population, for example, are black. And yet that's overrepresented in the NHS. So, if you want to say, oh, well, look at us, we've got more blacks than white people than we should have. Well, that's like saying we're anti-white racists. You don't care. I don't care about who's treating me. The fact that the skin colour is being monitored offends me. Just hire people because they're good. Don't give a shit about the skin colour. And I don't want to pay £40 million a year for 800 people to sit there and do a head count. You haven't got enough black people. Oh, you haven't got enough Asians. You're a bit low on disabled people. Go and hire someone with a leg. It's pointless. Don't go and hire someone who's good at the job. Hire someone who's not got a leg or something. It's dumb beyond belief, but it's also dangerous beyond belief. And it will inspire problems further down the line. We all know it. We all know this sort of thing. It causes resentment. It needs to be cancelled. Let's not have any kind of racism, let alone anti-white racism, from a government of a predominantly white country. You will foresee trouble down the line. Thanks very much. Take care. Goodbye.